Good evening, everybody, and welcome to my channel. If you're returning back, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. Thank you all for being very patient with me. I know it's been a crazy week. I've been crazy busy. The kids are on winter break this week, but everything should go back into the same routine next week. Okay. Holy Spirit, I ask that you please protect me, my family, my viewers and their families, and all our assets. Please protect us from any hexes, curses, any evil eyes, negative energy. Return to sender 20 billion times fold. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Okay. Holy Spirit, please show me the cards my viewers need to see. Show the cards my viewers need to see. No, don't like that. Sorry, I laid them out wrong. Okay. Whoa, an avalanche. Easy. Thank you. Alright, so right off the bat, I feel like somebody has like an anxiety, like they're rushing here. They can't wait, they're impatient. They can't wait to return to someone, is what it is here. Someone they're in love with. Someone that they would do anything for to be with again. Something causes separation between these two soulmates. This is more than a soulmate here. This is a twin flame situation here. This couple has gone through a lot of obstacles here, many battles here, a lot of judgment, a lot of trauma, living in toxic environments here. Being treated very poorly. Someone's parent abusing some sort of drug here, causing them to hallucinate, go in and out of unconsciousness, making poor decisions, being extremely verbal, abusive towards their children here, resenting having any children. This parent could have been a sex worker, a prostitution. Somebody here was involved to some kind of group here. Could have been like a gang or something political here with a lot of toxic people. Causing this this separation here. Something went wrong. Somebody blames Somebody blamed the crime on someone innocent here. Well, they're not extremely innocent, but they kind of are because they couldn't help how they were raised, okay? They didn't do things that were innocent, but it's like they grew up not having a choice but to do criminal acts because their parents did to survive. This person was forced to do things that they didn't want to do and hurt people they didn't want to hurt. They're a very good-hearted person, very intelligent, really good with their words, smooth talker, very calm, very patient person here. They had someone in their life who they was very connected with here. They had met, and they could have met when they were younger, not knowing that they were going to be together, you know, for a very long time, forever actually. On and off, but they can only go so far. It seems like this couple here, they separate, but then they always find each other, especially when things go wrong in their life. They always find each other and help each other heal. There's a very strong bond and a very strong love here. It can't be broken. This person chose to be with their twin flame here and, you know, have this journey together, okay? Knowing there's going to be really hard obstacles and lessons here between the both of them. They chose to do it all together here. They've gone through really tough lessons in life. They've learned a lot. They're very strong and always getting stronger. All right, so this anxiety I'm feeling, this couple here that are twin flames, okay? They, one of them went to jail here because they were ratted out. They ended up blaming this person for everything, but it wasn't all this person's doing. Other people were involved to this crime, but they just didn't catch the other people yet. This person was afraid to rat out anybody during this crime scene. It has something to do with drugs and money. It has something to do with someone disappearing. But it was all drug related and gang related or political or something of that kind. It could have been something to do with like a gang type of thing, or it's definitely gang related, okay? It definitely could be like, I see a lot of suit and ties. So it looks to me some kind of like mob thing. Maybe it's mafia related, okay? I do see underground gatherings, like a secret entrance. People being very quiet. And cautious. I also see a club too, where there's gambling of some kind, card playing, dancers even. So this is all connected, okay? Whoever this is all connected with this gang-related, political, mob type of thing, mafia type of setup. I'm not saying it is mafia. It could be any kind of setup here. It's just, it's criminal. They're all criminals here. But like I said, this person grew up in this type of environment. They didn't choose it. This person learned a lot, and so did the twin flame that they, chose to stick with throughout their whole journey. They understand each other. They heal each other here. They do argue, but they're not afraid to fight with each other, and they can read each other's minds pretty well here. They're very connected, deeply connected, and nobody understands it. So this person was locked away for quite some time, and pretty much, counting the days and nights that, they were going to get out of jail here. We've had to pay a lot of money out for lawyers and courts and all different things here. Their partner, who's also had a lot of trauma in their life as a child and growing up. They were brought up in foster care. It looks like they both met when this, I don't know, let me see. It looks like they both met each other at some kind of gathering where there's a lot of noise. It could be even like a boardwalk or maybe an arcade place. There's a lot of gaming things going on. It's like they met as teenagers or children here. But one of them was in foster care most of their life, bouncing from home to home, going through a lot of trauma with abusive foster parents in the foster system here. They didn't trust anybody. They were emotionally blocked off. They were bullied a lot growing up. And they would never cry about it. They just took it. This person is very strong, but was very numb to the pain that, that people were causing them throughout their whole life here. It made the both of this couple here very numb. And once they found each other, it's like they never lost sight of each other. They always stayed connected here, all the way into their adulthood. They both can't imagine their lives without each other, okay? One loves to read, and they're very good at writing. I see them writing in a journal, like all the time, writing about a lot of different things. Their partner looks like they like to take pictures. They also, the one who likes to write a lot also loves to read a lot of books. They're very intelligent here. They could be a journalist, and their partner can be something to do with taking pictures or making some kind of artwork. Like maybe they're an artist or they take pictures, like photography or something. They do something creative in that way. Every day is a battle. But it's not a battle between the both of them. It's a battle between them and the world, basically. Nobody understands them. They're very unique and different, and they're always being judged, and, you know, they come from broken places, but together they make sense. They take really good care of each other when they're together. But this person's been in jail for a while. A little while here. And they're so excited and can't wait to see their other half. Because when they're not together, they don't know what to do without each other. They're very codependent on one another here. And when one was locked up, the other one didn't know what to do with themselves. They were having a lot of nightmares. They were constantly indulging in things that weren't good for them. Some sort of addictions here. I don't see drug addictions, okay? I don't see alcohol. But I don't know. It could be something that they were doing to... They were depressed. They were very depressed here, losing a lot of sleep, not able to eat, you know, waiting on their person to get out of jail. There was no happiness. They had lots of options, but none of the options... They didn't care about the options. They just wanted their person back. That's all they can focus on is their person. They're very codependent on one another. They can really survive alone. Okay, I have a picture here, but it has someone's butt crack on it, so I can't show you it. Yeah, so this person's can't wait to get out of jail, okay? Every time it gets close to the date that they're supposed to leave jail, there's always a thorn on their side. Always something happens here. There's always something that holds them back. Every time. It's sometimes like the fights would happen, I guess, in jail, or something would happen, and it's like their court date gets postponed or something. Something always gets in the way of this person getting out of jail. But what it is, this is on purpose here. This person feels like they're cursed, but it's not a curse. There's a reason why this person is not coming out. What's the reason? What's the reason, please? Show me. Show me the reason. Show me the reason why they're not coming out. Show me the reason why they're not coming out here. What's in the way? What's in the way, please? Thank you. It's not karma. It's not a curse. It's the divine keeping this couple apart, these twin flames apart. The reason why is because they're too codependent on one another here. Okay, they need to learn their lessons also being separated from one another. Spirit is saying that this couple, they're very codependent on one another, where they need to learn how to fall back on themselves instead of each other all the time. They need to learn that they can live without each other, that they can defend themselves without the other person. They can make choices without the other person. And the separation is to make these people stronger and independent as an individual, okay? It's not a curse, it's a lesson. Okay, and it's not forever, it's just temporary. That sucks though, in jail. Oh, I would not want any setbacks in jail. Can't you do it another way? Right? But the divine says, Spirit says no, because there is no other way. Because they always find each other, and they always end up being codependent with one another. When they're one is locked up and they're separated, then lessons can be learned and taught here. It's just easier that way, because this connection is just so strong between this couple. And there is no separation here between them. Unless one, like I said, is locked up, which they are. Ugh. Okay, so I'm seeing here that the person that's not in jail, they've been indulging here. They've been indulging in alcohol or food, like either overeating, over drinking, like intoxicating themselves with something here, like some kind of addiction here, trying to fulfill that emptiness, that void that this person, their partner, left when they left them. Okay, they're trying to fill that void, and nothing replaces what they had here. And the one in jail can only think about the day they come out of jail so that they can marry their partner. They want to spend the rest of their life with them. That's their plan here. But the divine has a different plan, and that plan right now is to have this couple here learn to be alone. Learn to be happy with themselves on their own. Because they're so codependent on one another, they don't want to do anything apart from each other. So they're extremely, extremely attached here. So since the one has been in jail, they can only think, at night they think about getting married to this twin flame when they get out of jail. They think about having children. They think about their childhood. They have a lot of trauma in their childhood, this person in jail, so they have a lot of nightmares about being abused when they were a child, okay, being neglected, being having abandonment issues here. And they both have abandonment issues now as adults because of their childhood and everything growing up. Okay, so this person that's been in jail, they've been putting money away. But again, it's money that they made doing the criminal acts that they were doing. Well, unlawful things. I don't want to say criminal acts, but just unlawful things, okay? You do what you gotta do, whatever. That's how this person, grew up. That's what they know, and that's just what it is. The government's crooked, too. I mean, they just don't really... they have a different word for it, right? So, it is what it is. So, they do have money put away here. It's in secret here, because it looks like family members or people around them are looking for payouts from this person. Alright, let me get another deck here. Can you close the door, please? Shh. When you come in, you have to be quiet, baby. Thank you.
I'm getting a smoothie.
Thank you. Okay, close both doors, okay? Thank you. Close it. Thank you, Mama. Love ya. Okay. Alright. Alright, it looks like this person here, the one that's not in jail, has been traveling, trying to visit their person, but that's not even working out. They're losing their visitation rights here due to some sort of behavior that they're having, or having some kind of behavioral issues, or something is going on where, I don't know, something goes on here where the person's not allowed visitations right now. Well, that's what I mean. It's like everything here is happening like this for a reason, and that's to keep them separated so that they can learn to be alone, so they can, be alone, not be codependent on each other so much, but on themselves, to learn about themselves by themselves, to learn who they are by being by themselves. They don't even know who they are without each other. Okay, they don't even know what they like without each other, because they're both doing things that, each other wants. There's just a lot of things that they need to learn on their own here. So as soon as they learn how to be on their own here, then they'll end up getting their visitation rights back, or they'll be closer to getting out of prison here. And this is definitely a real prison. It's not a mental prison. It's definitely a prison here. The bird cage, okay, and the bird on top of the building. That's them waiting for them to get out of jail. Now, the person in jail who likes to write, they can do journaling. People don't know this about this person exactly. They don't know all the details behind this person and what they do and how talented they are with their writing. But they're going to put out a book if they haven't already. It's going to make them a lot of money, okay? They're definitely going to make money here with their writing or journaling or whatever they do here. They're going to be making a lot of money doing it. And this nurturing card here. I see this person, healing a lot of their childhood traumas, okay? They're really going within. Some of them are practicing something with religion. or spiritual stuff while they're in jail. You know, they're writing a lot. They're doing things to heal themselves, their inner child here, and their past wounds. And they're doing a really good job doing that. Now the other one, waiting for the person that's in jail, is struggling more. They're not as strong as the person that's in jail. The one in jail, even though they're tied up behind bars, they're recovering, they're healing, they're, you know, keeping busy with their writing and stuff like that. And, you know, they're fighting through, and they're doing a lot for themselves here, more than the one outside waiting. The one outside waiting that's free, who can do more than just sit there and wait and wasting away. That one there, she's more, or he's more codependent than the other. Okay? They're having a harder time being by themselves. Okay? But I do see that this person, that both of them are gonna, they're gonna find their inner peace here. One's already finding it, the one that writes all the time, and the other will be finding that inner peace. They will. They're gonna figure it out. It's like something they have to like open up to within themselves, that it's going to help them see things in a different way, in a different perspective here. They know what it is, and they know what they need to do here. And it's a matter of time. It's just something that they have to let go of, I'm hearing. They have to let go of something. Let go of control of something that they can't control. They're not supposed to control here. And that's destiny. But they want this loving home here. They want this loving home with one another. And they will have it. But there's lessons they have to do first. Okay. Alright, what else? Because they're both going through a healing process here. But this relationship is very divinely guided. It's very unique. Okay, it's like growing flowers in the snow. It's very unique here. Okay? But they're meant to be together. They'll always be together. But because they are twin flames, they're always going to be you or them. If this is you or them, you're always going to be in some sort of obstacle course in this relationship. Because twin flames, that's what it is. It's a learning journey. So if this is who you chose for the rest of your life, then you also chose to be doing these lessons for the rest of your life here. And which is really beautiful too, because what it is, it makes your soul even stronger. The both of you is even stronger going through these obstacle courses, okay? It makes the love stronger, the relationship stronger, your soul stronger. And every lifetime that you do come back with this person, you always find each other. You've had past lives together. And every lifetime when you come back, you'll always have lessons to learn here, but you always choose one another. There's no doubt about it. You always choose one another in every lifetime. You always find one another. And this is not just a one couple reading here. This can be a several couples here, okay? So it's not very, when you say it could be anybody. And it doesn't have to be a real jail. It could be any kind of circumstance, okay? Some of them, yes, they are in jail. I actually see a jail cell and everything. But for others, it could be a jail where they're at. Maybe they're in a different country. Maybe they're struggling to come to their country, okay? You got to think of it in that perspective too. So it's not just jail. It could also be where they're in a different country and they're not able to come here right now. Maybe their country's at war. Maybe, their paperwork is just not coming through. It's taking too long. There's a lot of setbacks with paperwork, all right? This could also be, it's a different scenario for all different people here. For this can be for anybody who is very much so in a twin flame journey here, and they're separated from their twin flame, period, okay, by something. But how you know it's you is that you're really in love with your twin flame and they're in love with you. And you always find each other. You always find each other no matter what obstacle you're in. You're both, connected. It's a contract. It's everything. That's, you're very connected here. And you go through a lot of trials here. So you'll know this is you because you'll just know that you have a very strong attachment, a very strong relationship with somebody, and nothing affects it, okay? So it's not just because a person's in jail. No, it could be they're out of the country, or they're not able to come towards you because of whatever situation. But the fact is, it's divinely guided, and the both of you are being divinely guided to be separated right now because you both have lessons to learn here. And that lesson is to learn how to be alone, how to be dependent on yourself, to love yourself for who you are as an individual, okay? Because it seems like the both of you forgot who you guys are individually. And that's really important, okay? Yes, you love each other, you become one, right? But you also have your individual, lessons and journeys too that you have to perform here. And, not every journey with your twin flame is going to be together. There's going to be times like this where you have to do things on your own, okay? You have to learn things, on your own, and them too. But it doesn't mean that this love is going to be taken away from you. It doesn't mean that you're forever not going to see them ever again. No. Sometimes, sometimes it's, people do get taken away or something happens and they're not together in this lifetime, but they are in the following lifetime. It depends. Everyone's situation is different. This one that I'm reading about says that you are going to be with them. You are going to have this life with them, but there's always going to be an obstacle course in front of you. You're always going to have lessons to learn here, okay? No matter how old you are, it doesn't matter. You're always going to have something in front of you that you're going to have to go through here. But no matter what you go through, you always have the moon and stars to communicate with each other with. Yeah. So the both of you, it's like you guys have this telepathic communication going on. So when you're separated with your person, it's like you communicate with, some of you communicate in dreams. Some of you do telepathy type of communication. Some of you are psychic, okay, or just psychic between one another. You know how each other feels. Like normally twin flames, it's like that, okay. However you feel, your twin flame will feel the same way. They feel you where no one else could or can. It's very unique, and it's meant to be that way for that purpose. It's a unique, a very unique and very blessed and type of relationship. But again, there's a lot of obstacle courses to be in this relationship. That's why a lot of people choose not to be in a relationship with their twin flame, because it's like their whole life they feel like it's just a whole obstacle course. There's never any peace. Or they just don't want to do the work all the time, it's really hard to be with your twin flame because they know everything about you at the same time. It can be very annoying because it's like you're arguing with yourself because they know what you're going to say, they know what sets you off, they know why you say it. You can't lie to them, they feel your lies. You know, it's like there's a lot to it, and exposes, and you're both exposed to one another. And so a lot of people don't like that vulnerability that twin flame relationships have, which is why a lot of people choose not to have a twin flame relationship. And then some people do. And this is a really beautiful story. It truly is. It's just know that your relationship is always going to grow stronger, but you're always going to have obstacle courses, okay, that you're going to have to run through. That's just how the deal works. You'll have the love of your life, but at the same time, you know, nothing is free, and it's an obstacle course. Yeah. All right. So the one thing about this person is that they know how magical this relationship and connection is, okay? Being away in jail, they don't feel insecure. They're not an insecure person. They're not an insecure person. They want you to be happy even though they're not with you. They want you to live your life and be happy even without them, okay? They truly feel that way. And they don't worry that you're going to cheat or love someone else. This person actually believes that, you know, that you'll wait for them no matter what. And you will. You don't feel anyone else for you is out there. This is the only person you connect with. They understand you, nobody else does. And the both of you, you know, have deep-rooted issues, but you're all healing from these deep roots here, okay? You're healing from that. And you're changing your perspective on it. Because you both know that nobody is perfect and everything is an obstacle course in this relationship. And not only that, it's also, we have, you know, twin flames. We have star seeds here. There are people that have extremely intense energy, okay? And when twin flames are together, you know, it's so strong. You'll see people either being magnetic to you or run away from you. It's because the energy is just too strong for a lot of people outside of you. But you're definitely going to learn to put that love into you and not just put your person on a pedestal here. That's what it is too. The both of you are putting each other on a pedestal when you need to put yourself on a pedestal, not just each other. You know what I mean? It's about you first and then the other person, which you guys are forgetting to love yourself first before the other person. You're loving the other person before yourself. That needs to stop, according to spirit, okay? That's what I'm reading here, I'm seeing here and hearing. So the one out of prison is seeking some sort of peace here. Searching and seeking from peace, but that peace lies within themselves. They're the sunshine girl. They don't have to be a girl, they could be a boy. But it's just that sunshine is within themselves, not anywhere else. And you all keep looking for this fulfillment within other people. You're looking for other people to replace what's lost within you. Okay? And again, it's no one's responsibility but yourself. You're not empty because you need somebody to fill the void. You're empty because you need to fill that void with yourself. Okay, you need to put that love back into you and love yourself and take care of you. That's where the void is. It's within you. No one else can fill that void but yourself. Expecting other people to fill it, that's being codependent, right? So you need to stop doing that and put that back into yourself. Okay, and that'll cure that fulfillment, that desire to be filled. Okay, and that's why this person or people here are indulging in things that are not so good. Maybe, having addictions to things that are not so good to fill a void, again, with objects, materials, habits, addictions, or people. People can be addictions too, you know what I mean? Always looking for something or someone to fill a void when that someone and something is yourself. Okay, you have to fill it within you. You have to do that shadow work, and that's why you have to be alone. Figure out who you are, what you want. Write it out. Write it out. What do you want? What do you like? Think about it. Think about things. Do things that you don't know you like until you explore them on your own. Okay, build a relationship with yourself. It's about self-healing. This journey is about self-healing. And that's talking about the artist here. The one who might like to take pictures, the one that's not in jail. Or it could be vice versa, you know what I mean? It could be vice versa. The one in jail could be the artist, you know what I mean? Take it how it resonates. And again, some of you might not have anybody in jail, but in a different country, or it's sort of separation here where you're just not able to see one another because it's divinely guided, and you need to learn this right now to heal things here. Like, yes, you both know that you're here to fall on each other, but when are you gonna fall on yourself and pick up the pieces yourself and stop being codependent on someone to pick up and glue the pieces for you? We all have to learn how to pick up these pieces on our own and glue them back together on our own. And that's the point of this journey here. Okay? But it's a beautiful journey. It really, truly is. I know there's a lot of suffering, but what relationship doesn't have suffering? You know what I mean? And that's what makes it beautiful, too. That anticipation of wanting to be with that person so badly. And, but you should want to be in yourself so badly too. What do you and fulfill those needs that you want. Put that, concentrate on you. Focus on yourself. But there will be a communion right after you do heal. It's guaranteed. Okay, it's guaranteed here. You're going to be with your twin flame. Because that's what you choose. That's a beautiful thing. Alright, let me see what kind of messages I can get out of here. Wrong cards. Let me see. What messages do you have for my viewers who are going through this? What messages do you have for my viewers who are going through this journey? Letting go. If someone left you confused more than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you. Okay? Alright, so again, letting go. You gotta let this go. You know what? You're gonna be with this person no matter what, just not right now. So you're gonna have to let this go for now, okay? And just focus on yourself right now. Because the harder you try to get access to this person, the more setbacks you're going to get, okay? Because you're not meant to be doing that. You're meant to be healing yourself and loving yourself right now, okay? So don't, you got to let them go for now, okay? So you can build a relationship with yourself right now. And I'm not saying you got to break up with them, because you don't. That's not what I'm saying. It's just for the time that you need to learn your lesson here and them. Just putting into yourself, focusing into you. It has nothing to do with letting this person go, like physically, no. It's just focusing on you right now. So try to stop obsessing with this person. Stop, putting them in everything you do, okay? Try focusing out onto other things, all right? As hard as it is, that's part of the journey, or the lessons here. Be honest. Heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. Have a heart-to-heart conversation. Be honest with yourself. Talk to yourself. Write it out in a journal or in a diary. Same thing almost, but one has emotions and the other one doesn't. Saying it's safe and having a heart-to-heart conversations, okay? You might not be able to talk heart-to-heart with this person. If you are, then yes, it is safe for you to talk about your feelings and how you feel. But if you're not speaking to this person because, again, it's being divinely guided, then maybe you need to speak to somebody here. Maybe somebody professional to help you here. But I would definitely not go around talking about your relationships to anybody, because, first of all, people are going to get jealous, and they're going to do and say negative things and put negative things planted in your head, okay? Because they're jealous and they don't have the relationship you speak of, okay? And it's a natural human thing. People who don't have want. So you got to be really cautious about that, okay? There are a lot of jealous people around, especially twin flames, because that is very unique, and most people don't have that type of relationship with anybody, okay? So you having that, people want to destroy that for you. So that's why it's best that you go seek professional help to spill out your thoughts, or spill them out in a diary, or, like I said, a journal. Depends how you do your thing. But at least professional help. People are, licensed, they're educated, they studied, to give qualified answers, okay, to your questions. Or even just counseling to vent to somebody, because, it's professional and they can't tell anybody else, you know what I mean? They're not going to judge you, by all means. So, just, don't go sharing your relationship, especially a twin flame relationship, with anybody, because people, you can't trust anybody. Even a normal relationship, you can't go around telling people about your relationship, because people get jealous. People want to plant negative things in your head so that you won't have that relationship that they want. So be really careful. Even the loved ones, even people you love and trust, they will backstab you. They can. They're human. Okay? Let go of the need to control. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So like I said, it's divinely guided. So you just have to do the work on yourself here. Focus on you and not this person right now. I know it's hard, but you're going to have to, okay? Because the quicker that you learn to be on your own by yourself and focus on you and be happy with yourself, the quicker you're going to have them back in your arms again, okay? And that's what I have for you all tonight. I hope this helped somebody out who needed to see it. And I wish you all a wonderful evening. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it helps me put out more readings, okay? And if you have, thank you so much. I love you all so, so, so much, and you're all such a blessing to me. And thank you so much again for being patient with me and my schedule. I do have my kiddo home this week from winter break. But things should be, going back to normal by next week, God willing. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Make sure that you're safe and you lock your car doors and your windows and your doors to your home. Don't leave anything unattended and open, and put on your spotlights because it does help. Okay? So I love you all very much, and I hope you all have a blessing night. Have sweet dreams, and I pray for all of you to have that. Okay, I love you, and good night.